This is just another match in Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels for the PS3. And I'm pretty much just showcasing. I had a good opening hand. I'm starting my first round against Pegasus with my appropriate Exodia deck. I mean, I wish this game was up to tier with like the pendulum monsters and everything, but it's not. So I have to like go back in time, meaning that the adjust my deck to a few months ago the way I had it, which is like going backwards, and I do not go backwards for nothing. Cyber Violates effect. I can tribute him to negate a card and draw. So I'm gonna do that first, then chain Book of Eclipse. Book of Eclipse in my appropriate deck is a setup, meaning it puts his monster face down and then he draws at the end of turn. But I get it triggers appropriate being activated. Play one day apiece. We both draw one card. Then appropriate kicks in. I'll draw four now because two for each trap. So you get what I'm going at. Summon this one because I'm gonna search pieces out rather than draw out the whole deck first. So hopefully I win within this turn, so I don't need this. I'm gonna bring out Star Drawing because when it's exceeded I get to draw a card. I'm gonna go ahead and activate it now, so I won't have to activate it later. And then we exceed the first one for Lavabo Chain. This monster's effect is you can detach and either send one card from your deck to the graveyard, or two, put a card in your deck on top of your deck. I was gonna search out the piece of Exodia, but I just drew it. I mean the head of Exodia, which is the most hardest part to get because emissaries don't search. Sangang's banned, so we'll just put a limb. And then continue drawing. We don't need the second, because you only can activate one. Like you can activate three, but it won't let you normal summon like a lot. And just who we was looking for. Bring out the other Summoners Monk. See, we got 4 pieces in hand, so this is pretty much game. Chuck Emissary. Chuck a Magic. Bring out Straw Drawing. Only because it gives you that +1. In real life, I have my whole deck is spellcasters because I replaced Emissary with Blue Dragon Summoner. It's still, if it's into the graveyard, you get to search for a normal monster, whether it's spellcaster, dragon, or warrior, and it's just you searching rather than Emissary, both you searching. Then we'll put a piece on top. Detach. Put that last piece of Exodia. And draw the last piece of Exodia. And this is my second turn. And that's more or less how I play with my Exodia appropriate deck, which I love. And it has a high win streak. Surprisingly, like I made it for the fun of it, but I run old school exodia, I like old school cards, and they're up to tier. So you could just look at my deck list of my updated one and my duels on Dev Pro.